are off. Although we need to adjust the webcam. Hold the phone. Let's see. No. That's better. I think. Mostly. Slightly better. Yeah, there we go. I knew something was off. Alright. Continuing on. So, today is day 330 of the year of streaming and learning to code. We are continuing on with project number 6, mouse position. We are in the midst of tweaking our dynamic styling. I'm not sure what else to refer to it as in regards to the ever-changing variables that determine each shape's characteristics. That's what we have going on. So let me grab my code. And let's throw that in here. Oh, damn. That was the JavaScript, not the HTML. We were off. We missed a step. This one. That's what we needed. Ta-da! There we go. And let's also open our developer console. Okay. This is what we're looking for. Refresh. We can refresh that. Finally. Off to a decent start with everything functioning there. We are looking for the following. So, what were we trying to do? We were continuing on with... We have rectangle, but now we need to do something for the oval class. We have this kind of blocked off. I wasn't too sure on how we go about setting the class. I guess we'll take this, which would be my rectangle. Since we have everything functioning here now in regards to rectangle, I think it should be fairly easy to implement this if statement where it's math.random greater than or equal, greater than 5, it will be a rectangle. Else, we change the border radius and then add the oval class. Fingers crossed, we'll be able to make an oval. Hey, motor. It's motor, for sure. Been a while. Good to have you. You spelled color wrong. Did I spell color wrong? Where in color? Let's see. Color array. Random color. Oh, you know what? I think you probably saw the coordinates. The shorthand for coordinate that I kind of went with. I know it wasn't super obvious, but yeah. That's probably what was going down. But who knows? Ah, JK. Ah, good. It was probably that then. Alright, so our if statement. Again, we finally were able, through lots of guidance, to piece this together. This will be taking that, And then here, we will be releasing the Kraken, so to speak. Not sure if we need anything else in the meantime. I think we should be good. The motor. Oh, in American, you spell it color. Ah, okay. See, I was thinking of the U for the non-American spelling of it. I'm sure as the rest of the world sees it as the correct way. Although, despite being American, I probably would agree with them. Because, yeah, we don't get to use the letter U when we spell color. People think we're crazy if we do that. But yeah, why is the random color function taking arguments you're not using? Do I have stray arguments set up in there? I had all kinds of arguments and random things prior to that. We have S height and S width for random and random. We have my new shape, which we're creating a div element. We're taking that new shape div and appending it to shape. We've got my new shape for that element that we just appended. We're doing the style and height is S height. Concatenating pixel, width, random color. Position needs to be absolute. We got some wonky math going on there, but it works out for the best. And we have the class. If this is occurring, if that's true, classless add rectangle. Else, change the border radius and then add the class to it. Was it? Oh, random color function. That was random or function shape, not random color. Bad, Steven. So, why is the random color function taking arguments? Oh, right, you're totally right. Yeah, that was me being crazy. That's not a thing. That was from yesterday. That's when I had, and God don't let me forget these, when I had question marks highlighting the example. We were going over the difference between the min and max of the parameters versus the min and max of the variables. And yeah, so that was another odd situation of me typing out R, G, B, and whatnot. Okay, my bad. Good call. Thank you for that. Good eyes. Good eyes. Hey, and Toasty. Good morning to you. I think we're good. So we've got that cleaned up. We've got this. We basically just activated our if statement. We set that to the side. Let's go ahead and save and refresh. Aha! Oh my god, it's working. Look at this. Rectangles and ovals galore. What, let me know what you want in chat. A rectangle or an oval. Guess what? I can't help you because it's random. Yeah. I don't know what's gonna happen. Because I programmed it that way. See how that worked out? This is great. I can't stop clicking. This is the game that I want Blizzard to make. Random shape. I'm not sure how the esports scene is going to accept this particular game, but it's there. All right. Good times. Don't mind me. Tiny crisis. Think amongst yourselves. At least we're doing good. Alright, crisis averted. We're back, we're live. What are we looking for? We are, hey, Radari. Let's see, what was happening? We successfully made our ovals and rectangles. Setting that up. Little kitty. No, no! Oh, good. It was just the space bar. Thought we were gonna lose all of our good code now that it was up and running. We have our function. We don't need this. You know what? We'll leave it there. We'll leave it there. Z. Hey there, little kitty. Good evening to you, tiny cat. How are you doing? Who's got your tail? I do. I've got your tail. Look at this. Wiggly fingers? Yeah. Hunt the wiggly fingers. Dee 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 dee. La da 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 da. Little kitty, you're just so confused and covered with fur. You good? Yeah, scratch your face on the lamp. No, that was not an invite to come back. Damn it, quadruped. Just fine. Pick a spot. You keep pacing. I enjoy pacing just as much as the next human, but, you know, someone's gotta commit to one direction at some point. No, we are not right-clicking on that. Why are your toes so good at right-clicking and doing back? You seem lost. Can I help you? Do you need assistance entering the napping position? No. Me and you. Team effort. 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Brutal. Did she got the hint? She got the picture? Let's save this. Radari, hey. How old are you, BDX? 20 set. Wait, what year is it? 2017? What month? November? 27. Yeah. We're 27. Motor 35-ish. Not yet. We'll get there. 2027 though. So we've cracked the quarter century mark. We're marching towards death. I mean, fingers crossed it's not exactly tomorrow, but I suppose if it's before taxes are due, that wouldn't be the worst thing that's happened. To each his own, though. What are we looking for here? We've got this. We've got our HTML set up. We have our CSS set up. Oh no. And we have our JavaScript set up. That means we have to do the animation portion. Crap. Damn. The animation portion is going to be brutal. I'm completely inept when it comes to this stuff, and it's going to just be disastrous. Little kitty, we can see your face. Yes, thank you. I've got your tail. Think about that. Yeah, hey, Motor, more than halfway to 50? Yes, that is true. That is very true. These are facts. Along with the fact that, yeah, we really do need to do the animation stuff now. There wasn't tons of stuff to this project. I mean, what things there were, like setting up shapes that will have random characteristics. When you're terrified and confused, that's a huge undertaking. That's what all of this noise was. And, so now we need to start to piece together. I think the animation is the last portion. So, it's been a while since we've read through the instructions for this project, but let's go over as a brief to-do list, as a once-over. So, mouse position. For this project, you will create a basic application which tracks the user's mouse position in real time. When the user clicks, you will generate a random basic shape at the mouse position and animate the shape. So we've got everything up to this point. Dum dum dum. It is the and animate the shape. That is what our future holds. It's a dark future, a confused future, but that is the direction we are committed to exploring. Specifications. You must track the mouse cursor position in real time and display the XY coordinates of the mouse position as it moves. Checkity check. We've got that. Let's refresh this. I mean, it's fun to look at, but dear God. So yeah, we are tracking X and Y, vertical. True, still OBS, we don't have the mouse showing on our settings, but it's there, it's working. When the user clicks anywhere on the page, it will generate a new random basic shape, circle or square. We did rectangle and oval instead. At the current mouse position, generate random nonsense at the current mouse position. The cursor should be in the center of the basic shape when the shape is created. That also occurs. Hard to tell since you can't see the mouse, but it is indeed there, dead center aligned with the object. That's what this fun math is for, specifically the division and subtraction. Dividing the width and height by 2 and whatnot. So lastly, second to lastly, the basic shape that is generated should have a random color and random opacity. We've got that. And from here, the shape should begin animating once it's created. So it is indeed the last bullet point that we have come to. How you animate the shape is up to you. This can be a predefined animation in CSS or one that is programmatically, we made it through that, created with JavaScript. Tough call. So it's that last bullet point. Let's see. What to do. Refresh. Syrup Monster, you finished it? Not quite. As Toasty mentioned, animations. I think just doing, if we can find pre-made stuff or the already loaded goodness of CSS, yeah, I think we should be that guy. We did use, what was it, keyframes? It was animate keyframe or something in the last project. What did we have flipping around? I don't even remember what the last, random user generator. It was a transition. Or not a transition. I think it was an animation. In fact, I want to even open that project. So let's do file. Because I can show off my projects. Because it's my stream, damn it. And I get to relive the glory days of last week. Actually, I don't even know if it was a full week. May still be within 7 days. Regardless, it was quite the undertaking. Random user generator, we want the HTML open. Copy, clickety, clickety, click. You're thinking, why do you want the HTML if we need the CSS? Wrong. Ta-da! Look at that. Doesn't look like a Sam Nugent, but that's alright. That is alright. We've got XHR requests, and fetch requests, and Axios, and jQuery. Way cool. Good times. Motor. Developer, CSS. Yeah, I think you're right. I think you are right indeed. Twitchity twitch. I die da dee dee. I die da da dum. Dee 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 dee. Hopefully this loads sometime this month. Clicking on the link. I know we could just Google CSS, whatnot, and MDN, but Motor did take the time to send us the links. We might as well use it. Light high, dee dee. Light high, bitchin'. Things are loading, things are loading. Have we clicked on this link before? I don't know if we have. Configuring the animation stuff. Keyframes, this seems vaguely familiar. Let's open our CSS from last project as well. Just as a good reference point. CSS. Open Sesame. Keyframe nonsense. Animate data. Keyframe slide in. We had animation duration. Animation name. Slide in margin width. Margin left width. Okay. Alright. Ah, predefined. We're gonna check Google. That's right. Out of the box, off the shelf, CSS predefined animation. Aha! Down there. Cool. La da da da, dee 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 dee, dum 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 dum. CSS animation for beginners and animation name CSS. The animation name CSS property specifies the one or more anime. Okay, so that is that was this guy. Caterpillar. Is this the one where you had to refresh the page to see it take life? I think it is. Yep, reload the page to see the animation. Aha! Look at that. Cool. I wonder if we could just take that. That's wrong to take it. That's wrong. We can reference it. That'd be a little bit better. Where was the other example? I wanted to refresh our page and see other stuff come to light. Here we go. Refresh. What happens on this one? Okay, that one just drifts onto the screen. Motor, you should make it a habit to search for web stuff on MDN. We do try to frequent MDN as much as possible, mainly because they've got great examples, and most of the time, when they do have shorter descriptions, they're quite handy. Although somehow I still am able to muck everything up, but we'll just call that a superpower. Pretend it's a good thing. Alright, so this technically isn't too different. In fact, it's essentially the exact same thing, tool-wise, that we were using before. So we know at a minimum, we've got two keyframes, a beginning and an end, where things will start, where things will end, and if we need any midpoints or further delineation, we can mix those other keyframes in between point A and wherever it ends. So, what did these examples have to mention? Dum 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 dum. Building blocks of life. What does it mean when you and your keyframes start to change? Bounce in. Do they have an example of bounce in? They don't. Those typical line. Aha! Hey, bounce in. That's fun. So bounce in. Followed by anything else? Animation timing function. That's a lot going on. We're looking animation delay. I don't know if people are going to pick up on a delay when they're just randomly clicking for shapes. We're going to need a little more movement. Ooh, animation iteration count. That could work. We could have pulsing rectangles. or pulsing ovals. This is just, we're on the edge of just complete awkwardness with both of those. I don't think anyone needs pulsing anything right now. I'm pretty sure pulsing is against Twitch's terms of service. Animation fill mode. I'm just trying to get an idea of what the hell we can do. I don't really know. We've got just a blank slate. And someone's just like, hey, paint me a dream, and I don't even know where to begin. Forwards, this scales and stays. Ah, this scales and goes back, okay. Animation play state. Hover to pause. I guess we could have the ovals constantly spinning, and when you hover over them, they stop. That could be interesting. That sounds like a goddamn nightmare, but interesting nonetheless. Go forth and animate. They have a lot of faith in the people who visit this site. Animation names. Isn't there like a my first animation? You know? Not some grand thing. Guess this counts as my first animation. We need something more than our rectangles and ovals listing to the left. Let's use this. So, I think the guide up top, not so much the keyframe slide in, but these. I think this is basically everything we'll need to really pull this off. Toasty. What about falling ovals that deform when they when reaching the ground? That could work. Like flubber. I want to do it just because of the reference, like flubber. But aren't I gonna need to animate and specify its exact kind of fluid, floppy state? I don't know if I have the skill set to pull that off. Damn, it would be the same. It would be the same code, but also we could drop in ovals and then they can turn into rectangles, and rectangles can turn into ovals. We'll change them. Ovals will turn into squares, and rectangles will turn into circles. We should do the flubber thing. I know that's not... My animation isn't as cool, but I'm scared, Toasty. Day 330, and we're nearing the edge of the forest, but I still can't see the light. I can hear sounds, civilization on the outside, but it's still that I've got no major indication, aside from that we're gonna survive this after this. Okay, we're good, we're good. I feel like it's blasphemy what I said, turning the ovals into squares and then turning the rectangles into circles. That's just... I think we're gonna piss a lot of people off. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. So, how would I end up doing that? We have animation delay, animation direction, animation duration, okay. So with the time it takes, maybe ovals are slower to change and rectangles are faster. The animation iteration count. Configure the number of times the animation should repeat. Ovals will be slower, and they'll morph fewer times, but rectangles to circles will happen quickly, but they'll do it multiple times. They'll flicker. Someone should be writing this down. Who is that person? I think that person is me. Okay, that person is me. Let me get rid of random user generator. And random user generator. This all is happening within CSS. Things. No, to do. Good. Quote, or stuff. So. Ovals to squares and rectangles to circles. Okay, there's that. Ovals. Morph slowly and a few times. Rectangles morph quickly and many times. Alright. It's morphin' time. Let's do this. No one. That was a Power Rangers reference, but that's okay. Animation name. I don't recall. We should have taken note of what the stretchy, zoomy one was. Isn't there... We can check. We can do... Animation? No. Inside something we need to do. Animation name. None? What do they mean, none? Shouldn't there be a whole flock of... Animation name specifies the name of the keyframes at rule describing the animation's keyframe. Oh, that's the placeholder. So animation name really is when we have keyframe at keyframe and then animation name. It's like a thing, a type, and then it goes on from there to or from or whatever, and we'll piece it together. We've got plenty of examples to reference, but we'll cross that bridge momentarily. So animate, play, pause lets you pause and resume animation sequences. Animation timing configures the timing of the animation, how the animation transitions by establishing an acceleration curve, and then fill mode configures what values are applied by the animation before and after it's executing. So all of that makes me sad, and let's just piece this together. So, for oval, that will be your first victim. Keyframes outside the class because the animation stands for its own. You only attach it to the class via its name later on. Ah ha ha. Cool. Oh, it is a separate... Wait, hold on. Is it a separate beast entirely? It is. Paragraphs just receive that, the slide in bit. But here, keyframes hold slide in. Good note. And then that determines the beginning and the end. Aha, aha, aha. So I guess we'll have two. Even though they may be somewhat similar. Oh, and the name could be anything. We could name it... Aha, we can name it whatever the hell we want. Cool. And then this is a thing, and then we tell it what to do. Gotcha, 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 gotcha. So, we should set... I kind of want to have rectangle and oval together, but I think rectangle's keyframe should be closer to it. Maybe that's wrong. That's wrong. That's dumb. Keep them together, and then I'll just have two keyframes below. At keyframe. Something. We'll get there. We'll figure that mystery out in the future. That's the whole thing. I guess we'll call it keyframe O morph or O animate. Animate O? Animate O. Animate O. No, yeah. Yeah. Animate O. I just feel like that may come off as a 0. That's better. That's definitely better. We will have a from as well stuff. As what? No, 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 you're not. There we go. 2. Stuff again. Okay, there's that. Same song and dance, keyframe, blah, copy for rectangle. Although my OCD is kicking in, and I think since rectangle's above oval, I also feel that rectangle should be above oval here. Otherwise, I wouldn't have slept at all tonight. So, I would have just been waiting until tomorrow to change those. We've got this, we've got that. We will need semicolons at some point, but we'll get there. We will get there. So, da-da-da-da-dee-da-dee-da-dee. This is just... That's just noise. That's not helping anybody. Okay. So here, we will need animation name. Animation name. Animate rectangle. Rectangle. There we go. So that's 1 down. And here's 2. Animate oval. Animaniacs. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. What the deuce is that? That was a stray. That was a stray, but we dealt with it. Okay, so now I need to figure out how long these occur for. Animation duration. We want the oval to slowly change. Wom, 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 wom. Over... Over... 6 seconds? Is that too long? I feel like time on the internet, the perception of it is so much quicker. I don't think people are going to sit around waiting for 6 seconds for this oval to gestate on the screen. Toasty, you better fix the typos in line 41 and 50. Crap, 41 and 50. Keyframe. Crap, typos, you're right. There's a lack of S. These are singular keyframe, not keyframes. Good eye, Toasty. Good eye. Oh, that's why From was grayed out, because it didn't know what the hell it was doing with its life. Interesting. And that's why Animate Rectangles was purple. I thought keyframes were super weird in their formatting, but it was me. It was my crappy syntax that led to the less than desirable contextual fonts and whatnot. So let's see. Rectangles. 2 seconds to change 6 times? No. 3 seconds to change 6 times for rectangles. We'll get 3 seconds to change 6 times, ending in a circle. No, yeah, ending in a circle shape. Ending as. We'll just do ending as a circle. That's, people know what circles are. I don't think we need to specify that a circle is a shape. I think we've passed that point. And then ovals will take 6 seconds. I know it's a long haul and it'll only change 3 times. Ovals will take 6 seconds. Or we can do 2 and 4. 3 and 6 might be a bit much. 2 seconds to change 4 times. 1, 2, 4 changes, and then we'll do 4 seconds. I think that'll be better. 4 seconds. I don't believe humans' attention spans in 2017 are that long in regards to the internet. I just don't see that happening. 4 seconds to change 2 times. See, the roles reverse. Ending as a square. Cool. Cool. That feels wrong. I feel like I should change them to... We should keep the oval and rectangle theme. I just wanted the ovals to spin. And then maybe the rectangles to, like, bounce or something. Yeah, that was it. Maybe I should do that. These are difficult life choices. I'm a year deep into this. Not this specific project, but there's a lot riding on the line here. Regardless, let's type something out code-wise. What would I need to do to even make that happen? What was the bounce or the zoom in font size? Am I able to use font size for mine? This tells the browser that 75% of the way through the animation sequence, the header should have its left margin at 25% and the width should be 150%. So does that stretch it? Or what? Let's refresh. Tells the browser that 75% of the way through the animation, the sequence of the animation sequence, the header should have its left margin at 25%. Aha, we'll do it again, see? And the width should be 50. So its left margin, 25% at 150% font size, and then it snaps into place, back to where it was. So I want... Do I need to establish what 75% is? No, that's just a thing. Instead of from and to, I can tell it that. They have all of them stacked together? I don't think they do. Well, they really should. At 75%, adding another keyframe, because there's just the two. It can so it slides in. We still start with from and to. We still have our base values. So from, I don't even know. Where does it start? I guess width at 100%. We want it to start at width 100% and end at width 100% because we don't want it to move on the screen. Start from width 100%. Followed by width 100%. Okay, so it'll stay in its spot and it won't move. It'll stay in its spot and it won't move if the width is 100%. But if we set in another keyframe to indicate at 50% of the way through, we'll just do 50%. It should start sooner than that, but it will end up going to something at... Oh, I would specify at the different points if I want it to change twice. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That means we need to have 4 specific keyframes. It starts at the beginning. At 25%, it hits its peak. It continues on its way down to 50%, continues on its way back up to 75, and finishes at 2. So I need a 25% keyframe. Because ovals change 2 times over the course of 4 seconds. So ovals will also have an animation duration. Animation duration. That'd make for a good children's book. I'm not sure what it's about, but it's fun. Or it should be fun. So that'll be 4 seconds. And it will change 2 times. Again, starting from here. Starts at 0. Up. Then back. Change again. And then back. So that's 3 keyframes in between. 25. Oh. 50%. 75%. Neat. Okay, we've got all that noise. Let's have copy. We don't really need to have stuff in all of them, but those are just comfortable placeholders. Comforting placeholders. To keep us from mentally freaking out. So here we will have animation. Duration is 2 seconds long. And it will change 4 times, which means we're going to need a crap ton of... If we have a beginning and an end... 4 is double, so we'll need 5 keyframes plus the beginning and afterwards. I think that checks out. 2 seconds. And... Time unit. Rectangles. So... Width, again, we don't really want them to move. Width will be here. Width will end there. Now for this, it's changing. You're gonna have to think it through. Death. God, I hope this works out. This is gonna be brutal. Gonna come all crashing down. I know it is. Toasty. You should try and test more often. I agree. We should test something. We should test something. Because this is a lot of prep work for what I would assume to be a lot of tears in the near future. When this doesn't work out well. So, what do we do? Theoretically, I think our transitions are fine. I mean, even though we have 25% and 50 and 75, I don't think anything really changed all that much. That would be adding another keyframe to shift things around. However, ours are simply empty. I think we're okay. La da 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 dee 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 dee. Dee 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 dee. Save dee 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 dee. Refresh this. Refresh da da da. Click. Okay, well that's large. Oh my god, they're changing. They are totally doing something after a given amount of time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not sure what's happening. Well, clearly I've pissed off the CSS gods. This isn't gonna end well. Good safety tip, Toasty. Test more often, because now, let's click a bunch. Get ready for this. Yeah, it's just all over the place. And where they end up is closer to where I clicked. It's like when they resize, when they generate, I'm actually towards like the corner, the left upper corner of the object, but when they finish their animation, it is dead centered on where I clicked. I didn't move off the last shape. So here, like I'm in the middle leftish region of the oval, but now that it's more circular, I'm spot on in the center. This is weird. I don't know if that counts as an animation. I don't think it does. This is kind of an ugly Frankenstein. This is Frankenstein by accident. This is not an intentional Frankenstein. This is an accidental abomination that we just kind of threw together with glue and scotch tape. Toasty, width equals 100% is not relative to its own height, but still relative to its parent's height. Oh, it's not the div that's staying in play, or what it's referencing in perspective, the scope of it. Okay, so 100% width refers to 100% of the page width. Oh my god, yawning. Wait, well, hold on. Width 100% is not relative to its own height, but still relative to its parent's height. So, oh, not height. Not height. Okay. From the top, width 100% is not relative to its own width. See? Its own width. But still relative to its parent's width. Ta-da, asterisk. Gotcha. Check. Correction received, Toasty. So 100% width refers to the 100% of the page width. Alright. So maybe that can change? What should I change it to or from? As Oh, and that's why they're all stretchy. That's why they're all starting off, oh god, gigantic and off screen. Oh, and for the whole page width. Okay, that's why they're also so far over. I get it. Watch it. See, if we close the developer window and refresh and do this, see that? See that? But now, once it resizes on itself, it goes back to what it thought it would be. Interesting. Okay. So that's what's happening there. We don't actually quite want that. So I should change width 100% to some other abomination. We'll get there. We'll get there. So we'll need something from to width. I'm going to keep the 25, 50, and 75% in the meantime, even though we may be changing them to spin. Is there a rotate? CSS animation rotates. CSS animation rotate. Rotate loop. WebKit Stack Overflow. Spin animation. Continuous rotation. Spinning. Yeah, all of those are good. I think that will be easier to do. Here's this, but it doesn't work. Perfect, I'm in the same boat. WebKit keyframes. That's a lot to type in. That's a lot to think about. That's even a lot to copy and paste. I don't know if I really want to be that guy. No, we're good. We're good. Let's look elsewhere. I've reviewed quite a few demos, and have no idea why I can't get the CSS3 spin to function. Using the latest stable release of Chrome, 2100 height, blah. Then 4 seconds. Or 40 seconds? What is it? Milliseconds? Not critical. Infinite and linear. Then duration, infinite, linear. That could be better. I could be that guy. I think I want those last 3. Toasty, the WebKit, Moz, and MS are all polyfill stuff for broad browser support, which shouldn't bother you at the which you shouldn't bother you at the Okay, yeah, I was gonna say it seems like there's a lot of coverage, repetitiveness, so I kind of want to just steal the last one, or maybe just the WebKit, just for fun. Kind of see where that goes. Here, though, we're looking for other stuff. Demo at JS Fiddle. I would love to see a demo. Demos would be bitchin'. Aha! That's exactly what we want, but not a square. We want an oval to be gracefully spinning on said page. WebKit animation spin. 4 seconds. Infinite and linear. My spidey senses tell me that I can take a majority of this, not need the WebKit, but just drop it into either oval itself or the keyframe. Think. Let's do... Oh dear lord, we're falling into her. That's tragic. How does one comment out this stuff? I can comment out the beginning. You know what? Through the 25 and 75 and all that jazz, we're never going to be that cool. So here, though... Damn. Just... That's better. No, is that better? Is that worse? That's worse. That's better? Sweet baby Jesus, I don't even know what's happening. I just want to comment out the section. Why is it giving me such a difficult time? The CSS is uprising. This is when the computers get mad. This is the formation of Skynet. This one interaction right here. We piss off the CSS, and then it morphs into some terrible, catastrophic situation. Gonna end humanity in the future. Let's do animate name. I'm gonna call it oval spin. Oval spin. Which maybe I still need the keyframe down here. Ovals. 4, I hope I can just do 4 seconds. And I think it would be super awesome if I could just drop these values. Animation, iteration count, infinite. Hey, look at that. It's like they're reading my mind. Animation, timing function, linear. I don't even know if I need the keyframe. Oh, yeah. No, I do need the keyframes. From blank to blank. Keyframes spin. WebKit keyframes. Rotate blah. So from and to. So from. Look at this. I'm kind of slowly, sadly piecing it together.
Toasty, WebKit Moz shouldn't be bothered with. Oh, from transform rotate 0 degrees. Then you can figure out 2 by yourself, like, aha, right, which is what they were showing. I should have checked the chat first. Damn. All right, Toasty's ahead of the herd. So from oh, no, we already got that. We already have from. That was a lie. Just kidding. Curly stuff. Transform. Transformers. No singing. Singing's for winners. We don't deserve robots in disguise. We deserve more work and practice. Transform. Rotate from 0 degrees to transform 360. This is fun. 360. I mean, it's confusing a lot of the times, but when it comes together, it's kind of enjoyable. 360 degrees. How cool would it be to get paid for this? Eh? Yeah, that would be interesting. Probably disheartening at the same time, especially... it's not degrees Fahrenheit, by the way. Yes, no, not degrees Fahrenheit. Angle. What are we looking for? We want something similar. So ovals will spin. And, well, it's important to test, so let's just go ahead and test. Test ovals. Save. Bump that up. Let's destroy that. 1 and 2. Okay. Refresh our code. Come on, oval. Ah, it works. We did it. We did it. Ah, wow, and it's mesmerizing. Wait, so does it really take 4 seconds for it to... So let's just pick... I don't know which side of the oval is the top section, so I'm just gonna pick one when it's at the top of its swing, which we're gonna go with now. 1, 1, 2, 1, 4, 1. It does spin at that given rate. So what if I make it 10 seconds and save and refresh? Oh my god, they're even slower. Dance for me, oval. Dance, I control you. Okay. Good. This is awesome. Now, what do we want our... Yes. Look at this. I control all the ovals in the universe. Fear me. I mean, not like a really scary fear, but, you know, just kind of like a noteworthy anecdote. Okay, so we've got this. It reminds me of Captain Hook with all the clocks. I wish there was sound for this. but instead of the clock sounds, I want, like... I don't know. I'm thinking cheerful circus tunes. Something comical and light to go with the colors and just the sheer ridiculousness of this. Okay. Now. Toasty, now flubber animation. I don't even know where to begin on doing that. It took me this long. How long did it take me to figure out transform rotate 0 degrees? Really? You expect me to jump to the flubber square from this point? Hold on, this is a big deal. Let me see, how long did it take for Steven to reach this point? An hour and 11 minutes to get transform and rotate. Toasty, I want to believe in me and you, but this is... I don't think the flubber dissolve animation is going to happen. What are the other... Is there a dissolve or... Tempo... Transition, transform... Okay, transform... What? Scale 3D, matrix... Perspective. I guess I'd like the rectangles to get larger, perhaps. What does matrix do? Scale would be the size. Rotate Z, Y, X, Y, Z. Matrix 3D, scale YZ, skew. Okay, so maybe we would do skew X and Y. Because that would alternate its dimensions. I think those are the least amount of values, or the fewest things tools we could use to alter its overall outline the quickest. I'm going with scale for now, not the specific X, Y, and Z ones, but the generics out of the box scale for rectangles. But the flubber thing, I have no idea where to even begin with that. I guess skew would help adjust and contort the objects. But aside from that, I don't think I'm ready for it. I'd barely know what to Google in that situation. I mean, we can Google that. Wow. This person's CSS is that how you say it? CSIs? CS? That can't be right. None of those are right, but that's fun to look at. Yeah, that's a little happy trolley bus thing, and it's spinning. That's how I feel, just without the nausea. Close. And close that. Okay, we're good. We're happy. We are doing things. God, I wonder if this is slowing down our stream. I think we're fine. We're gonna live dangerously. So scale. That's gotta be a percentage. Copy. And paste. CSS. Transform scale. Come on, an example. What do we put in there? Giggity. One of these has to be somewhat convincing. Scale. 0 and 0. 2 and 2. So do I give it one coordinate or two or a single number? This looks like it's a whole thing. Doubles in size. Ah, so it's a 1-to-1 or 2-to-1 thing. So I guess I want it to go from 0 to... No, I want it to go from 1 to 3. 1. From 0 to 1? Let's just try from 0 to 1 out of the gates. I think that's what we want, because we can add in additional keyframes in between to get some more transitions and variation. Toasty, that's the happy bus from that one GTA 2 mission. This. Maybe we should... Oh, I think we'd probably have some issues with if we were to claim that as one of our emoticons. And I really need to set up little with our emote for little kitty. What am I looking for right now? We give it 2 things. This is scale. We've got an X and a Y. 0, 0, followed by 1, 1. Save, save, save. 2 seconds. Animate rectangle. Sure. Save that. Refresh. Ah, I did it. Let's make it slow. Let's make it 5 seconds. Oh my god, this is so cool. And let's change... Yeah, you know what? We'll leave that at 10. We'll leave that at 10. Oh my god, this is amazing. They spin, ovals do spin, and rectangles grow. Look at this. I can create a little universe. Oh my god. I have the power. I wish it wasn't 1:18 a.m. in the morning. That way I could scream that at the top of my lungs, because that's kind of where we're at mentally right now. I think it's mostly due to delirium and the last, like, week and a half of just sheer frustration regarding this project. I didn't think... We actually finished this project tonight. Look at this. This is fantastic. I should so put this on the App Store. This is gonna be a thing. This is magical. If anyone's curious, this feels great. I mean, clicking is where it's at. Okay, we're good. We're good. What if we just click in the center a bunch? Oh, yeah, that's definitely what's going down. Yes. This. Some of that. This is I think, our favorite project so far. We should end the stream so I can just sit here in silence and watch this for the next 3 to 6 hours. Let's close out of all of this noise. Well, I guess we finished the project, so that's cool. I don't think we're pulling off the... I don't even know where to begin on the flubber front. When we come back, we'll see if we can figure out how to flubber properly. But this is what we're sticking with for now. We survived. We indeed survived this. That's so cool. This is awesome. I made something again. I never make anything. This is so strange. 330 days ago, I did not see this happening. At all. Not at all. Not even a little bit. This is so surreal. Okay, we're good. We're good. Let's go ahead and save and commit. And is everything saved? Save, save, save. Save, save, save. Ba-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Ba-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Ba-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Ba-dee-dee-dee. Ba-dum-bum-ba-dum-ba. There's that. Let's do GitHub. Get our Git on. Yeah. Check that out. Alright. Good times. So, where deuce is... Oh, we'll get there. We'll get there. That's that for now. We want the GitHub desktop app. crack that open. La da 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 dee 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 dee. Toasty, you see if the file is unsaved, if it has the blue circle in front. Ah, yes, up in the tabs. I have noticed the blue circle thing, but I still, I don't know. It's just the action of saving. I think it's like muscle memory. It's just this feeling that I've developed from all the past Legend of Zelda games over the last 27 years of my existence. I mean, true, now a lot of the newer ones do the autosaves and whatnot, but it was a tried and true, always save your progress regardless. I'd like double, triple, quadruple save as I'm turning off the game. I just the force of habit, one of those. Crazy person's choice. There's a lack of no, the window is there. The window is there. We're good. Let's click on this. What did we do? We added CSS animations. Should I do slash keyframes or just animations? We'll just leave it at animations. Added CSS animation. Copy and paste. Commit to master and push it. Boom. Ta-da! B-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Close out of that. La-da-da-da-dee-dee-dee. La-da-da-da-doo-doo-doo. And now we can check mouse position. Da-da-da-da. 23 seconds ago. Success. Look at that. We did it. Good. Okay. Awesome. Well, now that we're amped on life, we're probably not going to fall asleep immediately, but that's okay. Victory. Victory is ours. Let's go ahead and back out of this and land this bird. Day 330 comes to an end. We finished project number 6, mouse position. We have... What do we have on the horizon? We have project number 7, which entails something. Quest for the Holy Grail. So yeah, whatever. We will explore that tomorrow. That'll probably be just a shorter stream. The initial setup stream, getting familiar with the project, so probably not tons of progress will be made tomorrow, but that's what we've got on the books. Yeah, good time. So day 330 comes to an end. The adventure continues tomorrow with day 331 of the year of streaming and learning to code. Thank you again to anyone and everyone who stopped by to view the stream. Today we had Motor, Toasty, Ridari, and Syrup Monster. And I think that was it. Also, to anyone else who accidentally stumbled in here to view the stream, thank you very much as well. Any and all views are greatly appreciated. In the meantime, we are stopping the stream. Are you sure you want to stop the stream? Hell yeah. Kill it.